Right. I get to go first? Like, never happens. 3 lands, some early interaction, some sweeper, some win condition. I'd keep it. Sure, sounds good. No problems with me. Let that come in. Tap, pass turn. White. Okay, so this could be like okay, ginger brute. Love it. Cool, cool. Alright, I think I'm just gonna let this come in tapped. He's not gonna win with a 1/1. Pass the turn. I'm wondering if this might be that stupid hammer time deck that I just absolutely despise. Okay, they're playing blue-white artifacts. So in this case, I'm just gonna let him hit me with it. I could cast this and exile like the Supreme Verdict. Totally could do that. But I don't think it's worth it. I'll take the hit. Take the 5, go to 14, untap. We'll just go ahead and exile it now. I don't really want to lose the cards. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. Get that out of here. Pass turn. Do have my 4th land, thank goodness. So if my opponent does flood the board, I could just, lay on a Supreme Verdict next turn. Do you have a second? Oh, you do have a second Soul Artifact. That's unfortunate. That sucks. So, yeah. Gonna take another 5 here. Ain't nothing I can really do about that. Because it is indestructible. Just another Ornithopter. Cool, cool, cool. What else you got? Volt Scourge. Cool. And I would love to get up to a Farewell here. That would just be end of the... Alright, so I'm not going to let him draw a card here. We'll take that. We'll take that. And... you know what? I'll just take the 2 lands. Probably going to pray for a Divine Reckoning, and I did not get it. Let's play this. I'm at 9. I think I can take a turn off to Supreme Verdict. I'm still going to end up taking the 5 from the Indestructible Darksteel Citadel. But if I can survive that, drop to 4. Oh, shit's getting dicey. I will drop to 1. Alright, this is getting a little dire. So to Fairy, Hero of Dominaria, we will put this under a rock. It's got to be a non-land permanent, unfortunately, so I have to hit the Ensoul Artifact. I think all that does is just buy me a little bit of time, but not really save me. Ginger Brute kills me. Pretty much anything with haste. He's going to just put his Lurrus in his hand. That's just fine. That's not. Untap, draw. Well, I'm into 7 mana, so let's approach. Let's draw. And let's pass. I can cast my Siphoner, which is great. So, my opponent, if they attack with the Deflector Might, I will definitely snap this one in, block it, and I... okay. I could return Supreme Verdict back to my hand. That would wipe the board again. That would be good. Pass. Is he going to go for it? Opponent is not. Okay, cool. So I will flash this in. I can... So here's the question. Do I get this back? I wipe the board. Next turn he plays a Soul Artifact on the Darksteel Citadel. drops me to 3, and then I can Teferi put it, you know, I could do that again. I think I've got to sweep the board. Taking the March is tempting because I could March the Darksteel Citadel, and he couldn't Defector, he could Defector Might it, so I think this is the only thing I can really do. I gotta put this back in my hand, wipe the board, and hope that I survive. Oh, I drew the March. Fantastic. Well, that just solves all my problems. Well, now I can just Supreme Verdict. Swipe into board. We're in great shape now. That was a fantastic draw. Wipe the board. Go away. I will then draw a card. Gotta be getting close to that approach. Oh, I just drew one. Well, then I'll win next turn. Past turn, I will untap 2 lands. Untap, untap. My opponent will go to Insult Artifact the Darksteel Citadel. I will then exile it. He's careful not to tap the Darksteel Citadel to pay. That's great. I will pay 0. Confirm 0. And exile. 0. Okay, 0. We're all about the 0. Exile that. Opponent cries inside. Come on. Cool. That fizzles. And then I win next turn. This is such a stupid card. When they designed this, they're like, yeah, you know, we'll make it 7 mana. Okay, not even gonna let me show you that I drew it. Cool. Alright, well, we're 2-0. Fantastic. On to the next one. Alright, round 3. We're gonna play a Predator. That's great. Let's go. I go first again. Fantastic. I've got 3 lands, a counterspell, sweeper, everything I could ever want. We will keep that in a heartbeat. Only thing is, unfortunately, these 2 come in tapped. I don't have an island or a plains, so that's a little unfortunate. But you know what? Can't win them all. Opponent is on a blue-red, most likely that stupid, obnoxious blue-red. That blue-red deck that plays the 0/3 that gives a 3/3, the Soul Scar Mage, the instant that gives haste. I hate that deck too. I have a very poor win record versus that deck, but unfortunately for them, they didn't play anything turn 1, so that's a good sign. Past the turn, my opponent's thinking about their life. I guess maybe they could do that shock at end of turn. Maybe that's what they're thinking about. Come on, opponent. Come on, Predator 2. Alright, didn't shock me end of turn. Okay. Probably gonna play that 1/3, the one with trample. Okay. Gotcha, that guy. Well, we'll play this. We'll leave up this to give ourselves the opportunity to use it if we want to. If not, I'm just gonna absorb pretty much anything they play. If it's a creature, I won't absorb it. I'll just sweep it next turn with this. Let's just see what they do. Mentor's Guidance. Okay, I'm not in love with that. Countering it feels awful because they're doing it twice. So countering it feels bad. I mean, they're gonna do it either way. They're just gonna either do it once or twice. Just let them do it twice. I'd rather counter something like the one that boosts them and gives them haste. I'd rather counter that. I don't even know if we need to counter anything right now. We're in great shape. For this matchup, I've found that if you just keep them off of creatures, they don't have enough burn to burn you out. So I'm actually just gonna let this resolve, and then I'll just exile it. Keep them off of creatures will be the name of the game. So he'll go to attack. I will cast this, X equaling 2. I will not lose any cards doing it. Auto pay. Cool. Alright, and we drew the island. Fantastic. So I'm going to play that. We'll leave Absorb up if we have to. Wouldn't mind snagging something like that 1/3 with Trample that brings stuff back when he attacks. Pretty much anything that I don't like. If he doesn't cast, that's the one. I don't like him. So we'll attempt to Absorb. See if my opponent has Spell Pierce. Does not. Gain a little bit of life back. Opponent plays land. Is a Soul Scar Mage. Okay. And does he have the... Oh, he does have the thing that gives him Trample. Or Haste. That's unfortunate, but... It's unfortunate, but okay. So... Actually thinking I'm going to... Man. Let's go ahead and just keep him off creatures. Let's just keep him off the creatures. It doesn't feel good to go 1-for-1 with a Divine Purge, but I like keeping him with no creatures. Because it makes them do stuff like this, where they're just looking for more creatures, looking for action. And that gives me a moment of... Because if he had played another creature there, then I'm scrambling to try and find another answer, or I'm tempted to fire off this answer. So hopefully they don't play any creature to the board. That would be ideal. You gotta land with that. Cool. Fantastic. Alright, Predator 2, what you got over there? Play it tapped. That's good news. He does have another creature. Okay, well, we drew an answer to it. So, thinking, I'm just going to pass. I could fire this off now, but I'd rather wait. If he commits more creatures to the board, that's fantastic. I'd love to at least 2-for-1 with this. Gosh, he's always got that stupid thing. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. He's going to draw some more answers. Or more threats, rather. Thinking I'm probably just gonna fire this off, pay for it. I could exile this to be able to double spell at the end of his turn, but I'd rather. It's not a race. Opponent's still got plenty of cards in hand. I don't want to be giving up cards so soon. That's good. That's good to see. Commit more to the board. Play another one. No, okay. Okay, I'd rather just burn me. Scries to the top, don't want to see that. I'm thinking I'm just going to take this, go to 11, and then I'm going to Memory Deluge. I love this card in this matchup, and this card's not terrible either, but I wouldn't mind having a land. Man, that's greedy. Man, that's so greedy. Or I could get Teferi and Sunset Revelry. I think I'm gonna get both these. Because I want a double spell. And I need the land. I cannot miss land drops, especially when my win condition's 7 mana. So let's Supreme Verdict. Get that out of here. And I'm gonna leave this open so I can exile something cost 1. Like that, gentlemen. If he goes for this, that's best case scenario. If he flashes that thing back, and he does. Cool. Let's get rid of that. Exiling that. Auto pay. Does he have the Spell Pierce? Does he have the counter spell? He does not. Cool. That's great news. 3 cards left. What else you got? Static Discharge. Okay, well, we drew the 7th land. I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and fire this off right now. He has no creatures. I'm under no threat. Gain the 7 life and get that ball a-rolling. So, you know, I think we've got plenty of time now. Opponent's drawing a lot of lands, unfortunately for them. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad for them. Not being able to put anything out to threaten me. That's rough. Now at the end of their turn, I can flash this back, get the second sun in my hand, and just win next turn. Gonna try and burn me, that's fine. You don't have enough burn, I guarantee it. Okay, we will attempt to fire this off at the end of your turn. Question mark. And the really OP thing is I don't even have to resolve this. I just have to cast it. That's what's really stupid. It only says if you casted it, so even if he were to counter it, it wouldn't matter. I just went either way. Good game, good game. Sorry you got mana flooded, opponent. Alright, that's 3-0. On to the next one. Alright, round 4. Gargasodin. Gargasodin? Alright, let's do this. I don't get to go first this time. It's fine, I've been going first a lot. I got 3 lands, which is fine. Early interaction. Some late game stuff I'd rather not see yet, but I'm gonna try it. Hopefully I draw some more early game stuff, or at least some lands. Opponent mulliganed as well. They're playing red again. Well, they don't have anything turn 1, so that's good at least. Search for S. Can't I play 1 copy of these, but I seem to see it a lot. Okay, I drew the Archmage's Charm, which makes me kind of want to just start... So, my opponent did not play anything. What does that mean? Is he on goblins and he got a slow draw? I'm just going to throw this out. I'm not under any pressure. I might as well get this going. I'm just curious to know what I'm up against. This is just a... Oh, blue-red? Huh. Oh, okay. This is the... oh god, I hate this deck. This is the emergent ultimatum deck. That's very bad for me. Oh man, I have a very poor. I may have beaten this deck once. It's just so rough. It's a rough matchup. I have a little bit of keep that on top. That gives me my 3rd blue. I do have a little bit of graveyard interaction in this deck, but not a lot. I've found a little bit of success in the past by just keeping them off of having any tokens. Okay, then they go get... Do I counter that? I don't think I counter that. This might be a mistake. This is the Ms. Magnus. Yeah, I should have countered that. I should have countered that, I think. Oh, it might have been a mistake. Maybe I should not have let that happen. Because if I counter that, then they can flash it back. Oh well. Play this, pass turn. I will counter this, and then the... oh, it doesn't have flashback, it has overload. Oh, okay, well I might be alright then. Somebody's screaming at me right now in the comments, like, you're an idiot, I can't believe you... you know, maybe I am. Man, I would love to find... I have that 1 mana artifact that exiles the graveyard. I would love to find that right now. Because I could really put a stop to their whole world with that. So I'm going to Memory Deluge. Hopefully find that. I do not. I'll take this, and I'll take this, I guess. Untap. That's garbage. Come on, baby. Find it. Find it one time. No, didn't. Okay, well. Let's play this. It can be tapped. I'll leave this open. Pass turn. If they have, like, Pact and Negation, that would be bad. Yeah, I don't know. This is a rough one. It's a really rough one. And they're holding us back too. I'm sure until they have a way of stopping me from just countering it. I will attempt to counter this. They have left up mana to be able to counter, and it probably has a negate or something to counter this, I would assume. And that's why they waited. Yeah, test of talents, sure. Resolves, you got it. I do like this card a lot. I probably should be playing it, but it just feels so situational. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get beat down by elves and goblins while I'm holding on to this stupid card. But I can see in this situation, it's a fantastic card to have. Yep, you got it, buddy. Emergent Ultimatum, and then I think he gets like Omniscience, and he gets another one of these. I forget the pile, but it's pretty much over. But we'll wait and see exactly how I die here. Come on now. Maybe they're just waiting for me to scoop. I don't like scooping yet. I like seeing what they got. Yeah, Omniscience, this thing, and then Avacyn. I choose a card to be shuffled back to my opponent's library, and he casts the other two. So you put Omniscience back into your library. Actually, that was a mistake. That might have been a mistake, because he doesn't have any cards in hand. Resolves. Enters the battlefield. He gets to cast the Emergent Ultimatum again. Or a Platinum Angel. Okay. Well, I'm not out of this yet if that's all he's got. Because I can rip one of my farewells, and then I am like, not only in this game, but like I'm like firmly owning it. That's not a farewell. Come on, baby, one time. Not a farewell. All right, well. We'll play this. All of their stuff is indestructible, so I will Teferi. I will Teferi tuck the Avacyn. Then I will press the turn. I don't know. I'm missing something. I feel like last time when they did that, they just kept going and it just didn't stop. If I live another turn, I just don't understand how. You know? Okay, they're gonna do some surveilling. That's fine. Just give me my farewell so I can get back in this game. What you got? Alright, it's gonna kill my Teferi and hit me for 5. That's fair. Good with that. Good with every part of that. It's just fine. My turn. Come on, baby. Give me that farewell. That's not a farewell. Oh! I drew it! You gotta be kidding me. What's the odds that the last card in their hand is a counterspell for this? Let's find out. I'm gonna do it all but enchantments. Let's see. Holy crap! I can't believe it worked. I can't believe I'm still in this. That's insane. Alright, pass turn. My opponent's gotta be... I don't know. I feel like last time when this happened to me, they casted the Emergent Ultimatum and I just lost. I didn't this time, and I don't fully understand why. That can go in the grave. Transform. Oh, not yet. Oh, right, I just exiled all graveyards. Duh. Play this. Cast this. Since I got all the time in the world now. Go up to 21, pass turn. Wow, I cannot believe that farewell landed. That's crazy. Good game. Oh, okay, they scooped. Cool, good game. Didn't get a chance to say goodbye to them. Cool, well, good. I don't know how we won that one, but we did. So fantastic, 4-0. Cool. I feel like I just got away with something. All right, join me for the next one. All right, going into round 5. We're 4-0. Let's see if we can keep it going. I feel like we just kind of used all our luck the last game, but maybe we got this. I got 4 lands and some interaction. This is great. I'm going first. I feel like I've been very lucky so far with the shuffler, the Magic Arena shuffler. Hopefully we're going against something creature based. Give me some elves with a bad hand. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. That is the exact opposite of what I wanted to see. Island pass. That's my thing. Oh no, it's the mirror. I'm not set up to play the mirror.
Bruh.
Okay. Neither were they, apparently. Wow. Okay, well, 5-0. Cool. Alright, 5-0. Let's see what we can do. We only got 2 games left. Hopefully this is a game. I wanna get a real game, you know. Something back and forth, swingy. I want a good mid-range matchup. That would be pretty sweet. Frankie Mix. All right, let's do this. Opponents going first. I do have 3 lands with some charms and a sweeper. We can try this. It's a little shaky, but we can try it. Opponent's on Luris of the Dream Den, so this could be a lot of different things. Could be Hammer Time. I'm really hoping I don't see Hammer Time. I despise that deck. It's just no fun. I don't think it's fun to play, and I don't think it's not fun at all to play against. It's probably blue-white artifacts, I guess. Love to see a Divine Reckoning show up. That'd be sweet. Most of the time in this matchup, I use a lot of the gain control of target non-land permanent mode on Archmage's Charm to steal Esper Sentinels and a lot of their 1 mana artifacts that I like to play. Genius Smith. Okay. Supreme Verdict, probably going to be pretty sweet if I ever see it. Not a Divine Reckoning. Alright, well, let's play an island, act like we got something, pass turn. Next turn I'll play the Deserted Beach, Archmage's Charm to probably either gain control or draw. Probably draw to try and get that second white source. Oh, that's not good. Well, I can gain control of that. So that's at least something. But I am down to 12, which is less than ideal. Untap. That's a counterspell. Well, they do play the metallic. I forget what it's called. The 3 mana instant that'll make the mana leak. Ooh, they got another one. That's not good. All right, so what we'll do is before he passes to attackers, I will gain control, assuming control of this swooping lookout, and that should threaten. What do they got? What do they got? He's looking at it. What do you got? Just pass. Just pass. Just pass. You know you want to. Man, when I steal this, that's gonna make them feel pretty bad. Man, can you imagine when I steal that and swing 10? It's gonna be good days. Well, I didn't find what I wanted, but I got 2 options. I can steal this, attack for 10, and then my shields are down. Probably take a big hit from this. Or I just pass turn. If they don't do anything I hate, I'll just memory deluge. This guy is just there to keep me alive longer, and that's what I have to try to remember about this particular deck that I'm playing. It's not an aggressive deck at all. All this is here for is to buy me time. I'm not going to kill them with this. I'm not even going to try, because that's how I'll feed into their play, and then I'll end up dying. So I'm going to hang back. I've got this if they don't do anything I hate. I've got this if they do something I hate. And if they don't do anything, I could just steal this. You know, that would be pretty rude, but I could do it. I want to cast this if I can, though, because I need to find my 5th land. Missing land drops in this deck is murder. Okay, so they've got that. I don't really want them to have that, because that gets rid of my blocker. And I kind of want them to fight over it. Okay, they didn't even fight over it. I gained a little bit of life. Cool. What else you got? You got another one? Do you have another one? That's the question. Okay, well, that's not good. We definitely need to get rid of that. So attacking with both makes sense. We will chump the 10/10. I can't steal that because it's 2 mana. Draw, not a land. Okay, well, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. So, what I'm thinking is, I pass turn. I steal this to chump this, and pretty much just do that again. In that case, I am going to play this now. Getting rid of the Insult artifact. I think this only plays permanents. Oh, it only plays permanents. I didn't need to do that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I wanted this out so that I can cycle it next turn without having to spend 2 mana and just spend 1. And that still leaves up 3 mana to be able to steal this. So before he goes to attackers, I'll steal this and chump this. That's fine. Actually, just gonna steal it now because there's no real reason to wait. Steal this now. That resolves. Gets +1 counter. Good for him. He goes to attack. I will, of course, chump. Like so. And would love to peel a white source right here. Come on, white source. Puts Lurrus in his hand. Really tempted to exile his graveyard. I drew another island. Alright, well, I can do this instead. I'll play Teferi. I'm going to tuck the Ingenious Smith. That will make the All That Glitters fall off, and now he's left with a 0/2. Before Lurrus can come down, I'm just going to go ahead and exile the graveyard. That way Lurrus is he's just a guy with lifelink. He has not a whole lot of stuff with haste, so I'm feeling pretty good about this position. He could Insult Artifact his Darksteel Citadel. That would be worst case scenario. I'm hoping he just plays Lurrus and passes. That would be great. I'd get 2 shots at getting a white source. I would then be able to just sweep the board. He passed his attack step, so I don't think he has anything. What is he gonna play? Come on. What you got? What you got? Okay, good. Just gonna play Lurrus. Just gonna play Lurrus and pass. Alright, well, I'm gonna draw, hopefully, a white source. Come on! Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, well. That's no good. What do I got in my grave? Okay, so... Let's just pass. Not crazy about this position. I would have loved to have drawn a white source. That would have just slammed the door. Now I'm feeling pretty even. He goes to attack. Probably attempts to kill Teferi. Yep. Well, I'm going to flash in Siphoner. I need to keep Teferi. I will get back the Archmage's turn. And then I will trade with Loris. Okay, cool. Cool. What else you got? Whole lot of nothing. Fantastic. Well, let's draw a card. Let it be a... I mean, at this point, I don't even need a white source to get the Supreme Verdict. Did not draw one anyway. Alright, well, let's just pass. She got opponent. This I will counter, which feels a little weird, but that does let him look at more cards, and I would rather just have him just not. So let's just counter that and be done with it. Draws. Okay, let's draw again. Hey, they do exist. I don't really need the white source now. I'm not going to Supreme Verdict, so I'll just save myself the life. I'll play this. Play Approach of the Second Sun. And pass turn. Untap these two. Opponent's in a lot of trouble. And a lot of trouble. Yeah, and they know it. Alright, guys. Well, 6-0. Fantastic. Looking forward to going into the last round. Hopefully we can just get a clean sweep. That'd be nice. Join me for the next one. Alright, final round. Man, it'd be cool to do a clean sweep 7-0. That'd be sweet. Probably won't. Going first. That's a great start. 4 lands. Got 2 Divine Purges. Yeah, keep that. I will start with an island. Pass turn. Let's see what my opponent is on. Okay. I think I know what's going on here. Feeling like this might be Charbelcher. Yeah, I'm very, very willing to bet it's probably Charbelcher. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna cycle this. I'm looking for man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough. Wow, he just threw that out. That's very aggressive, and I cannot punish him, unfortunately, for it, because I do not have anything that exiles that. That's unfortunate. I would have loved to have just exiled that and laugh at him, but I cannot, unfortunately. Cannot do that. So I will pass. Yep, he's going to activate. Let's see what happens. Probably just lose. Yep, 50. Well, that's unfortunate. My opponent played that extremely aggressively, and I would have loved to have just punished him for it, but unfortunately I just did not have the cards. Well, that's one down. Going into the final round with a loss. Oh well. Alright, Dylan the Cracked. Let's see, maybe I can close this this thing out on this one. I've got a great hand and I go first. What more can I ask for? Play this thing tapped, play this. Alright. Opponent. Mountain pass. Okay, well, we'll play this pass. Island. Okay, so this is the blue-red aggro deck, possibly? Question mark? Play this pass. Seek 2 non-lands. So this might be the blue-red aggro, or it could be a blue-red control, possibly. Oh, is this the oh, I know what deck this is. This is the we need to get them off of having any creatures. This is that deck, the Indomitable Creativity deck, I believe. We need to get them off of anything. This might be aggressive, and it might be a mistake. I don't want to make the same mistake that I made with the Charbelcher. I don't want to give him anything. So I'm going to be playing this a little bit more aggressively. I don't want to give him anything to be able to sack to the Indomitable Creativity. Because if he has that on his turn, he can just Indomitable Creativity the I believe it's artifact or in creature. So he could sack the crab or the token. Alright, so he's going to get some treasure tokens. That's unfortunate. I will play an island. If he didn't have 2 of them, I would consider flashing this in, bringing back the March, and hitting the March, but he has 2 of them, so it really doesn't matter. Play an island pass. I wish I had a counterspell. Okay, well, Mirror Breaker's not unbeatable. It's annoying, but it's not unbeatable. Okay. Siphoner at the end of his turn. Is he going to counter it? Wow. Fascinating. Going to counter the Siphoner. Well, unfortunately for my opponent, I did draw Divine Purge. So that will get rid of most of my problems currently. Okay. Yep, that's exactly what it is too. Just saw it. Indomitable Creativity, destroy, and then they probably have like one really big artifact or creature that it cheats out. All right, so let's just go ahead and cast Approach, get that ball rolling. Maybe I'll draw another one next turn. That flips. Would love to be able to deal with that. A Mutavault, need to keep an eye on that. Let's play Search. I gotta counter my Search, okay. Let's play this. I can enter tapped. I'm got nothing, man. Jazz hands. Your turn. What you got? 2 Mutavaults. Interesting. Alright, gonna fire up 1 Mutavault. Get in for 4. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Divine Purge. Well, I'm actually looking for something else. That's not bad. I'm going to let him hit me again. Eventually he's going to be able to cast whatever big monster he has hiding in there. He's got 7 mana too. So he's going to get in for 6 here. I'm fine with that because next turn I can play this to get back up to 21. And I'll have 2 blockers. So this will reveal land. Do not want that. Come on, give me something good. Hey, that's something good. Alright, let's play this. Let's go back up to 21. Play a land, which is a fantastic land in this situation. I have an Approach on top. So I'm good to go. Opponent's randomly going to fire off a Volcanic Spite. I say randomly, though. It was a good move. Pass turn. You got to do 21 points of damage this turn, or else have a counterspell for this. What you got? Turn that into a creature, sure. Okay, he's gonna go for it. Now, I'm thinking actually going to Memory Deluge and look for a counterspell. I mean, the odds of this being able to hit something that can do 21 points of damage is pretty low. I didn't get a counterspell anyway. But I at least wanted to put myself in a situation where I could prevent... it's a Gristlebrand. Does this get something to go infinite with it? No? Okay, well, that's game. I'll keep that on top, why not? Transform Shore. Cast Approach. Win the game. Good game. Alright, well, we made it. Went 7-1 with 2 drops, which is very rare. I don't really see drops happen that often. Thank you for joining me, and join me next time for a random Magic tournament. I do them every now and then. I don't play this game quite as much as I used to. I used to play this game a lot, but I enjoy streaming it or recording it every now and then. It's fun. Anyway, guys, catch me on the next one. Later.